On September 13, 2016, the Telegraph reports, motherless babies possible as scientists create live offspring without a female egg. But 5 days later, the Daily Mail reported, we can create babies without men, claim scientists. Well, let me explain something to people nowadays. Life and creation comes from our Creator, that's God. And He made us all in His image. And the way that He did it was for male and female to procreate. You got the male sperm and the female egg, and both of them have 23 chromosomes in them each. And as they come together with two people making love, well, it creates an embryo, and it gestates in the woman's belly, and 9 months later we have a baby. It's a beautiful thing. God has perfected that. Well, what man says is that he could trick it. And the way that he did is get the DNA of a person, hair, blood, or skin. They take out 23 chromosomes out of it, and they get the male sperm and inject them together. It will create an embryo, which will create life. The way they say they don't need the male anymore is they get the female egg and they fertilize it with chemicals. It tricks it to duplicate itself. They fuse together and has the 46 chromosome life needs to create an embryo. 9 months later, you have a baby. See, they tell us it's for our benefits as people. Like, how about a young lady that's in her 30s and she ends up getting her hysterectomy? Or she ends up getting cancer and she loses all her fertility because her eggs were destroyed with chemotherapy. Doesn't that young couple deserve their offspring? They're still young, they still got life in front of them. Well, if they get that DNA from her and they get that sperm from her husband, well, they got a baby. Isn't that good? Isn't that humane? The right thing to do. If scientists could do it, why not? Well, because we live in this progressive utopia today, it doesn't say DNA needs to come from a woman. Because today they're saying male and male can marry. They get the DNA from a man, because I never said it was a woman. The DNA from a person. And they get the 23 chromosomes, they kick them out, they get his lover's sperm, they put it together, and now they got a life, and now we got this progressive utopia that gets life and marriage to two men and two women. But that's not the way that God created life. It was starting from the male and the female. That's how it's perfected. The man thinks he knows better. And these human-like creatures are going to be walking amongst us? Are they going to have the essence of God in them? I don't know.